Hello there, this is CellPhoneFreeGirl. Today is December 5th, which is officially day 8 of me going without a cell phone. That makes the start of week 2 for me. I am feeling a lot better, and great news, Dad is home. He's doing great. So thank you guys again for all of your prayers and thoughts and everything else. Because I'm feeling better, I kind of want to play educator today. I did a little research, and today I wanted to talk about texting. I did promise you guys a better post because I've been running around like crazy the last couple days and sick, so I did some homework for you. And what I looked up is some information on texting, some stats, and it's most commonly used through teenagers up to those folks in their mid-20s like myself, and the average person actually sends about 80 texts per day. So if I take my calculator here, 80 texts per day, 365 days per year, that is 29,200 texts per year. See, right there. That's a lot of texting. It kind of makes my thumb sore just thinking about it. And for those of you that are Apple or iPod Touch users, your fingers probably sore from that. So what are the ramifications? What are the consequences of texting? The whole point of me doing this 30-day gig was just kind of self-awareness for me, but I also wanted to make you guys think out there. What is all this texting doing to us? Well, the obvious one that a lot of people will mention, just if you ask anyone on the street, is going to be driving and texting. How many auto accidents happen per year based on that? A lot of times, just from personal experience, I'm just out there on the road driving, and there's either someone to the side of me or in front of me driving, and they're swerving. My first reaction is, oh my God, that's a drunk driver in front of me. I end up passing the person and look through the window, and there's the driver texting. It's almost worse than drunk driving, I would think. And another thing is if you've ever noticed with teenagers or even folks like myself in the 20s, there's a lot of abbreviations used in texting. So as a result, I think our language is really going to deteriorate over the years to come. Things like predictive text and autocorrect, autospell, doesn't require someone to actually have to know what they're spelling. So it's kind of hindering us to be lazy and pretty sloppy with our English. So if I was an educator, I would probably require a lot of handwritten essays to be turned in because autospell is not just on the texting, it's on word processors nowadays. So it's definitely a handicap on language as well. Let's see. Texting is pretty popular in some other areas as well as just some controversy in terms of newspapers and accidents and all that. It's also in the Guinness Book of World Records. You're not official until you're in the Guinness Book of World Records. I guess there's like a pretty lengthy sentence that's a standard that Guinness uses for the timing process of the text, and the fastest this person texts almost a whole full worded paragraph is in about 37 seconds. So it's an art of skill now, believe it or not. I know texting has totally screwed up the dating scene for those of you that are out there that are single and ready to mingle, as they say. I think more so for the females, because females are more complicated than men. Yes, I'm admitting it. But females like communication. That's one of their primal skills because they weren't the hunters and gatherers. They stayed at home, and communication was something they developed over the years. I can go into biology of it and tell you about the corpus callosum and how it's larger in females than males because of their communication and between the left and right hemispheres and because of the verbal ability. So for girls out there, to keep it simple, those girls out there that are single, they want to talk to a guy. Say if you go online and do online dating. It's a terrible experience. I don't recommend it. But if you do, you meet someone online, and of course the next step is going to be either Facebook or texting. And you could be texting this guy for over a month, and you think you have a good rapport going with them, and then finally you go on your first date. That first date, always, without a doubt, is going to be super awkward because people are relying on their skills via text than their actual real life interpersonal skills. So it is a kind of a block in that way. I'll keep that phrase clean, but yes, it does block the dating scene. I'm definitely more a real person, interactive person. I love meeting new people. I fortunately am pretty outgoing, so I haven't lost that skill, but I noticed when I was going out to dinner sometimes, this is why I even thought to do this project. I'd be sitting there and I'm texting, and there's either my friends or my date and I'm being completely rude, never mind antisocial. And it's just completely not a good social skill, guys. Knock off the texting, really. Anyways, fortunately today, my guy picked up the phone, and so it's no problem for me, but for the rest of you girls out there, you're screwed. I'm just kidding. But anyways, I did promise you guys a better, more thought-provoking post today, and this is what I'm producing. I would love to see your brain matter thoughts on this and say, okay, well, Bethany, this is what we're thinking, or this is not what we're thinking. And pretty much most of you that are watching this are through Facebook. I'm actually not on Facebook, but when I do post videos, they link to Facebook. So I really want you guys to think about it and email me questions. Give me some answers. Do you really think you're guilty of this? Do you think you're part of that crowd that is slowly deteriorating in social and language skills because of texting? Again, for those of you not on Facebook, you guys can always just subscribe up above. I always can't find it right there. And you can post right below. This is Cell Phone Free Girl, and today again was day 8. I will see you guys tomorrow. And for those of you here in Florida, make sure you stay warm tonight, 32 degrees. Have a great one.